over.
Well, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I hope everybody is doing well. Happy Sunday to all. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. All is well with me. Hope all is well with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start the show off slow. First and foremost, I want to just say thanks to everybody who tuned in last week. Thanks to everybody who gave feedback. And all the people that tune in regularly and that supports the movement and supports the show and you know, that show love and that show genuine love. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So thanks to you guys as well. And thanks to, you know what I'm saying, the people who regularly hear, who regularly supports the show and the movement, that tap in with the content, you know what I'm saying, and give feedback on the content, things like that. So, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the whole I Get Money family. We in the building. We in the building. Salute, Big Shy. Big salute to my man Big Shy from Big Shy Entertainment. Real quick before I do anything, man. Let me do this right here, real quick. Make sure, y'all, that day coming, y'all. That day is coming. Make sure, man, y'all go out there to this the annual Grown and Sexy Mother's Day boat ride, Nautica Mile. DJ Kurt, you know what I'm saying? DJ Swiss as well. Hosted and promoted by Big Shy Entertainment. Check that out. Ladies, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, all the mothers out there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's sold out. Well, hey, listen, man. Hey, so, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out there. So, shout out to everybody, man, on the check in. But hey, listen, sold out, y'all. So, it is what it is. But we gonna move, man. Hope everybody doing good, man. Hope everybody having a good weekend. My weekend, I didn't do shit but just fucking rest. And quite frankly, I ain't want to fucking be bothered with no motherfucking body. Tired as a motherfucker. Shout out to Riri on the check in. Salute, salute, salute. Horace Brown. Okay, okay. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. So hope everybody good, man. I ain't shout out to everybody that's checking in. Happy Sunday to all, man. Yeah, we're gonna wait till some more people get in here. Oh, My bad audio connection. If you on the live, man, make sure you tear that tear that thumbs up, tear that like button up, man. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I was having a bit of an audio connection problem, man. What's up, everybody? I'm back though. Back at it. Yeah, so we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna jump into my own thing real quick, man. Salute to my guy 50 Cent, man, for having the #1 streaming network on Roku TV. I was just watching 50 Cent Action Network. Okay, yeah, just a little technical difficulty. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Shout out to my guy 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Love what you're doing, boy. I like the 50 Cent Action Network. Um, was watching it today. I've actually been watching it all week, man. I like the fact that it's on Roku TV. It's free, and yeah, 50. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 50, keep doing your thing, man. I'm loving Power, man. Loving the Power show, but I'll be watching, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 50 definitely doing his thing. #1. 50 Cent Action is #1 on Roku TV. That's fire right there. That's fire right there. That's fire right there. That's fire right there. Word. That boy making moves, man. You know what I'm saying? 50, definitely the last of a dying breed, I must say, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he's not making music anymore, which ain't a bad thing, man. I like the television and the TV things that he's doing and the you know what I'm saying, the production of what he got going on, man, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? I know they getting ready to drop the BMF thing next month. The BMF, what is that? Season 4 for BMF. I know season 4 of Raising Canaan is going out, and actually on this on the 50 Cent Action Network, they actually were streaming some of the old Power shows too from the original Power. So I definitely was feeling that. Definitely was feeling that as well. Got to see some old Power. So salute to 50, man. Keep doing your thing, black man. You know what I'm saying? And salute to all the black men that's out there doing their thing and you know what I'm saying, making their thing happen, whether it's on a major platform, minor platform, or whatever it is that you're doing. Salute, do your thing and keep doing your thing. And salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause it is not hard. It's hard out here. It definitely ain't easy, man. Word. Yeah, man. Yeah. 50 made a good movie with you. Yeah. 50, man. Yeah, man. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. Cause I like the 50. I like the 50 Cent Action joint. I like it. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. And it's free. So you could turn on Roku TV and actually watch. You know what I'm saying? Watch. You know what I'm saying? And watch for free. So that's pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Uh and shout out to the shout out to the bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing and I see what you're trying to do. And I see what you're trying to do, nigga. But I'm not gonna beat up on you too much, but I'm gonna just say, you know what I'm saying? Wow, shout out to the bitch ass nigga that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, be in my way and, be in my lane on my time. I see a lot of y'all trying to, do your live Sunday show on Sunday night and y'all trying to, call yourselves, in secret competition with me. You can never be in competition with me, especially if I created you. Yeah, that's that ish. You know what I mean? And I know, I know Facebook. I noticed they've been playing with my viewership and stuff like that, and messing with my numbers, and they always sending me stuff talking about they're gonna shut my page down because I'm violating their community policies and all that. Listen, I don't understand why they always doing that, but it's whatever, man. At this point, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just to the point, man, where I'm over it, man, because I see what social media. I see what they be doing. So you know what I'm saying, I see what be going on, and I see how you know the metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Be shaving down the viewerships and the what I'm saying, messing with what I mean, the video algorithm and all of that, man. Mm, they they send it to me also, man. That be spam, yeah. I get them too, yeah, yeah. I don't be knowing what the hell that should be, man. It be weird. I just delete the messages that they be sending to me because they be saying all this content violation, and I be like, what am I violating? I ain't violating nobody. I'm not violating no. I'm not violating no policies and all of that. But I do know Meta has a way of playing with certain the viewership of certain things, and I know they have a way of, what I'm saying, restricting you know what I'm saying, they want to restrict your account, they want to do this and do that, and all this nonsense, but it's whatever, man. I guess, man, it's a whatever thing. But I'm gonna jump into something else real quick because there's something that what I'm saying, there's something that I really wanna touch on because it ain't kinda, it just bothering me for the simple fact is I don't like the way, you know, listen, man, I'm gonna go here first. We just gonna go get right into it. The Department of Corruption. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all tonight. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all motherfuckers tonight. What kills me is this, right? All this corruption going on in the prison system. And now in 2025, all this body cam shit, all these people that have been killed in the New York State prison system. You get what I'm saying? In the Department of New York State Corrections, so many people done got killed, so many people done got hurt. You know what I'm saying? From the Attica riots back in the 70s and on till now, and issues are being ignored. So, real quick, man, let me put this fair use. Fair use.
Now to a growing scandal involving the New York State prison system. 10 correction officers now face criminal charges, including murder in the beating death of a young man from Harlem named Messiah Nantway. It happened at Mid-State Correctional Facility last month, and 10 other officers are accused in a separate deadly assault caught on video at nearby Marcy Prison in December. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has been covering these cases. She joins us live with the latest. Sarah?
Well, and Gilma, the description in the indictment as to how Messiah Nantway died was horrific. What we learned a short time ago from the special prosecutor is that there is some body camera footage, but many of the officers weren't wearing them as required or deliberately disabled them.
This afternoon in the Oneida County Courthouse in Utica, New York, 10 correction officers appeared to face a variety of criminal charges related to the beating death of 22-year-old Messiah Nantway at Mid-State Correctional Facility on March 1st. All were handcuffed and pleaded not guilty.
The grand jury of the County of Oneida, by this indictment, accuses Mr. Levy of the felony crime of murder in the second degree.
2 officers are accused of second-degree murder as the top count, along with other charges. Their bail, $100,000 cash. In all, 5 officers are accused of manslaughter, others with gang assault and making false statements to cover up the crime. The indictment saying defendants began beating Messiah Nantway, including multiple strikes to his body and head with their boots.
It was determined by the Onondaga County medical examiner that Mr. Nantway died from traumatic brain injuries as a result of violent blows to his head, as well as at least 69 other serious blows about his body.
One inmate I spoke with by phone told me what he saw that day.
Matter of times out and open already. Guns blazing. And then they all filed in the room, start beating on him, kicking him. And he's just saying, please stop. I didn't do anything. Please stop.
Some of the officers are accused of falsely claiming Natwi had a weapon and then mopping up the blood to destroy evidence. What's so disturbing is that Natwi's death was the second in 3 months in a New York State prison. Body-worn cameras investigators say officers did not know was rolling shows them viciously beating 43-year-old Robert Brooks at nearby Marcy Correctional Facility in early December. 10 are facing murder and manslaughter charges in Brooks's case. I spoke with his father.
These officers get some kind of twisted, distorted pleasure from beating on other human beings. That is sick. That's savage.
A similar reaction from Natwi's maternal aunt who helped raise him. I spoke with her this afternoon. Her message, throw the book at all of them. They've been getting away with this for too long. And Governor Hochul just released a statement calling the case tragic, saying that she has directed DOC's Commissioner General Marticello to begin the termination process for all of those involved in Natwi's death. Gilma.
That loved one not mincing words there. Sarah, is it possible that any of these officers could take pleas?
They have been offered pleas in the Brooks case, and we are just told that 6 other officers in Natwi's case have agreed to cooperate in return for pleading guilty to some of the charges.
Sarah Wallace covering every turn of this case for us. Thank you, Sarah.
See, and this shit right here, and this is the type of shit I be talking about because I've been in the Department of Corrections serving time, and I remember there was one time it was about to be lights out type of thing, man. Peace, 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 my brother. So boom, late night, getting ready to lay down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? While I was locked up north, you know what I'm saying, in New York State Department of Corrections. The New York State, the Department of Corruption, that's what I'm gonna call it, the Department of Corruption, because ultimately that's really what it is. And to be fucking quite honest with you, I'm sick of seeing that shit. So I'm gonna go on my story here. So now, a lieutenant, a sergeant, and 3 other COs approach a young man, my bunkie, and told him, "Stop having your family call up here and giving us a hard time, because the next time you're gonna do that, we're gonna hurt you." Pretty much, I'm not gonna say what they said exactly. Well, they pretty much said they was gonna fuck him up, and they was gonna lose him in the system. You get what I'm saying? Riverhead got it bad. Yeah, Riverhead is a whole nother, Riverhead is a whole type of different, whole nother subject in itself. And I just see too much of this going on, and it's too much like just way too much, too many, you know what I'm saying? Too many police getting away with nonsense. What's happening, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Happy Sunday to you, man.
Same to you. Same to you. You must have felt my presence, boy.
Yeah, man. So, and I'm so sick of the Department of Corruption, man, getting away with shit, doing shit to people. Listen, I understand that people break the law and people have to pay their quote unquote debts to society. I understand that fact of the things, right? Just because somebody's paying their debt to society does not give you the right to brutally harm them in no type of way. That's not cool, man. And that shit be going on probably long before me, and it's still going on. And You know what I'm saying? And these people getting out on bail for 100,000. Let a convict inmate, whatever people want to title is, because I know people have their own people who are incarcerated have their own definition of inmate and convict theory type of thing. But regardless of what, you're still locked up. It doesn't matter, right? And people got a right to serve their time in peace and not have to. Because if you put your hands on one of these mofos, man, they trying to give you a minimum of 7 years for assaulting them cats. And them cats is over here killing people, getting away with it. And mind you, it's gangbang mentality, pack mentality. Not only and the minute a convict touch one of them cats, man, everybody ready, they ready to blow a gasket, and people not supposed to be outraged about this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Enough is enough with the bullshit, man. See, and when them cats did, you know what I'm saying? When them cats in Attica and back in the 70s, I believe that was 71, I believe, right? When they took hold of the prison, you know what I'm saying? Who was it? Governor Rockefeller. He let the people get killed. He let a lot of people die. He let a lot of people die. What's going on, Big Shot, man?
Yo, I was experiencing technical difficulties. We here.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So when the Governor Rockefeller just let the police just get on the roof and shoot convicts, inmates,
But see,
corrections officers.
even with that, with the Attica riot, they was. I've been in a prison riot. That what the OGs did. That right there is a prime example, solid of standing on business.
Hmm.
Because they, you got to look at it. They just took over the prison for better conditions. They didn't really destroy the prison. They all huddled up in the yard. They took officers in, even though they held the officers against their will. The officers that was held against their will, y'all knew what time. They knew what time it was, And then it's like they put their lives on the line for a lot of things that we have received. For everybody that came through them doors, them sweatshirts, them sweatsuits, them packages, them visiting tables, them vending machines. Them people in Attica put their life on the line. Your cell, the cleanliness, soap balls, and all types of stuff. They put their lives on the line for that. So now, fast forward, you got the younger generation. They coming in here, how they coming in here, right? But it
Hmm.
still don't excuse the behavior that these people who are paid babysitters for 8 to 12 hours. You're not supposed to be in here putting your hands on nobody and all this other crazy shit. But, you know, when you up there in the Secaucus Mountains, you used to a certain type of life,
Hmm.
and you bred a certain type of way. Because the reality is this: I traveled a lot of the maxes up there, and you don't get no peace of mind and no real, how could I say this, peace of mind, and you're not really going to relax, but you get a little bit more lax when you in these spots that's downstate New York, because that's where the black officers are. The
Hmm.
black officers is downstate. Get up past Albany, you got a problem.
Oh, hell yeah, up there on
You
that,
got a
especially in
problem.
that West New York area, that Western New York area.
Yeah, Buffalo, Rochester, Attica, Wendy's,
Wendy.
Elmira, Auburn, 5 Points, Cayuga. Yeah, you got a different. That's a different ball game over there.
Heck yeah.
It's a
Hell
different
yeah.
ball game. It's a different ball game. You know, and also too, you know, I've been out that system 9 years. Halloween made 9 years. This coming Halloween will make 9 years I've been out that system. And the last time I was in that system, no, excuse me, it's been, damn, I don't even keep track. I think 8. Yeah, 8. Might be 8. I don't even keep track. I just know I'm thankful every day I wake up. I ain't in that box. But when I was in that situation, Mom, and I sat in the mess hall, and you know how you were across from somebody in the mess hall.
Mm-hmm.
And this, as a matter of fact, it was COVID time. That was the last time I was in downstate. I maxed out in downstate for COVID. I
Okay.
came home in the first beginning when everything was shut down. This shit looked like a desert out here. But when I was in that mess hall, I took an assessment of all the brothers that was sitting across from me. They all had new numbers, and they was all 20 years old. And I want to say half of them brothers had more time than their age. And the attitude that these brothers had was, yo, OG, I don't give a fuck if I got 18. I'm gonna go home and do that. Come home, I'll be under 40. I still get back to the bag and live my life. And I had to really stop and tell the brother, like, yo, fam, you're 18 years old, right? How old's your mom? So, yo, my mom's like 30, 35, 36, 37. I said, fam, 18 years. You know how much family you can lose? You know how much things is gonna change in 18 years?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Yeah.
don't even care. But then they go up there with that mentality, that gang banging mentality that you can't tell me nothing. I guess the reality set in. Oh shit, I'm here and I got 18 years. So they start bugging out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been in Attica. Attica has a place called Times Square. Anywhere you go in Attica prison, you have to go through this chamber. And,
Mm.
and they would snatch dudes just for GP. Yo, get up against the fucking wall. Poop, bap, beep, beep, poop, poop, bap, poop, 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 beep, beep.
Yeah.
I've been in mediums. Franklin, Bear Hill, Governor, Cayuga, Wyoming,
Mm-hmm.
Groveland. I've been in mediums where they got the black van riding on the compound, snatching niggas up.
Yeah. 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 Been a few of them spots myself. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You ain't lying. Yo, listen.
Yo, fellas, for whoever hear this, I don't care if you hear this 5 years from now. If you a black man and you do not have no criminal record, keep it that way. Please. Please. And this is sincerely from somebody who done gave over 30 to New York State Penitentiary System.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Because they ain't playing fair.
Listen, man. Listen. Mm-mm. I'm telling you right now. Look, man. Listen. What the brother just said is the truth. You do not have a criminal record. Keep that shit that way.
Please.
Avoid all of this. Cause listen, listen,
Yo,
that,
that's like
that
the Roach Motels. Remember the commercial? Easy to check in, too hard to check out?
yeah, 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 yeah. And that's why, and when I'm working with the young men, cause a bunch of them, they on their way up north right now, getting caught up in all these sweeps. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught up in all these sweeps. One of my youngins right now got arrested earlier this week. 16 years old. 16. Suffolk County police came to his house at 4:30 in the morning. for some shit that happened in 2021, 22. You know
Oh wow.
what I'm saying? And a lot of these young dudes, y'all had it. You know what I'm saying? When a man told me a long time ago, motivational speaker told me a long time ago, when he's telling me they know you coming, and me
Yeah,
being young, hot
it's a
headed,
matter of time.
yeah, me being hot headed and being combative, and I'm challenging dude, how the fuck they know I'm coming? Boop boop boop, and sure enough, yo, he was right. Yeah, I showed up. Yeah, showing out. You
Yo, I
showing up,
growing up, the boys in blue used to come through the hood and they be catching them. Yo, yeah, you be 16 in a few days, right? Yeah,
yeah.
We got
I'm
something for
saying
you.
like, and the Department of Corruption don't give a fuck about you.
Not at all. You just a
Do not
number.
don't give a fuck about you.
It's
They
modern day
prefer you
slavery.
be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
They
that's the thing.
peace to the people, salute and saying, my man Maine, salute. They don't care about you. And this is something I tell the young people. I can't you can't really tell no old niggas nothing because they don't listen and they gotta experience that shit. If you going to jail at 40, bro, or 50, 30, 30 and up and you going to jail, you a fucking idiot.
Nah,
Why would you
50,
want to go? Why
50 and
would
up,
you want to go?
50 and up, you stupid.
Like you dumb as a motherfucker. The Department
30
of
and up, you an
Corruption.
idiot. 50 and up, you stupid.
Listen, I'm not giving the Department of Corruption nothing. I ain't giving them niggas nothing. I got off of parole with no infractions, no
No,
violations, no dirty urines, no nothing. Why? Because I understand exactly what they do and what they trying to do. Nah, nigga, I'm not going back to that place on the same number 3, 4 times talking about parole violation. Nah, hell no. And not only that, the conditions in some of these places are deplorable. Like, why would you want to go there? Why? And then we got all these young people getting killed and assaulted by corrections officers for what odd random ass reason? That shit is just dumb. Word. I can't do it, man. I can't do it no more, bro. Man, I just did a 1.5 to 4 at 45, man. I'm one dumb, stupid motherfucker, man. Look, man. Listen, I'm not doing that shit.
yeah, but also too, not for nothing. These young boys be getting that paper plane and all that other crazy shit sent in there. That K2.
K2,
You know, they do have a,
peace.
a serious epidemic with that in there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And I remember one time, this is when I was on my way down, when I was on my way out, it was like 16. We was in Hudson. I was one of the last few people when Hudson closed and before they transferred over to the young dudes.
Hmm.
The brother was in the yard, and Hudson didn't have a regular prison yard. It had like a Hudson was like sort of like the projects. It had houses, and outside the house was the yard. So I watched the brother. They do their ones and two. They blow it down. Homie is in the shower with all his clothes on, hat, green top, coat, and then mind you, it's summertime. He's in there with the scully on, the coat, the sweatshirt, the button down, the greens, the black boots with the water running on him, just leaning.
Mm.
When
Okay.
when when it when his fellow peers tried to get him out the shower before the police made the rounds and all that, he got beside himself with his own homies. And I don't say this to try to justify, what go on, but a lot of them niggas up there, they be on that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They be on that
Man,
shit.
my man said nah, but it saved my life. I respect it. I
Yeah.
respect where you coming from. Yeah. That shit is bad. Yeah, man. Like,
You know,
listen.
the old timer told me. He told me. He says for some people, prison might be their death, or it could be their rescue. And like the brother said, it saved them. That's an eye opener. Like you said, Marv, that's an eye opener. All it takes for you is one time. I don't want to do this shit no more.
Hell no, nigga. I went once and I'm not going back. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I meant that shit. I'm never going back, and I ain't been back in almost 20 years, unless I'm gonna keep the shit that way,
That's a
and
whole
that's it.
fact.
And that's it. I don't listen. I'm listen. It ain't about being scary. It ain't about being soft. It's about being smart. And at the end of the day, a lot of times we do things that put us in those situations because, we don't have no choice sometimes. And I'm not justifying the choices that we make because of our situations and the conditions that we live in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not justifying that. All I'm just saying is we put ourselves there because we just doing dumb shit at the time and moment. You dig what I'm
Yeah, like
saying?
they say, poor decision making.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Poor decision making and I want and the shit that I just see, man, it's like I'm seeing young men, black men getting assaulted by Caucasian men in uniforms and killing these people for what? What did these people do that bad to you for you to kill them? Robert Brooks. What's the kid, Messiah Nans or whatever, the young man that just
Yo,
got killed?
and you know what's crazy? They've been hiding that sort of on the low too.
Mm-hmm.
They've been hiding that on the low. They ain't really talking about that. Just like they ain't talking about Robert Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Yeah,
no way I could be sitting down talking with any type of people and you kill my kid. I'm not sitting down trying to negotiate to make no new laws, me. I don't want to hear that. I want them people in jail. Not to
exactly.
say no, no disrespect to Robert Brooks' father, rest in peace, to him, but I can't sit down with people and talk about making a new law, especially when this shit been going on. It took my son's life to, you know what I'm saying? It took that young brother's life to be taken to have to make a change. Y'all knew this shit been going on. Y'all been burying bodies up there in Clinton underneath the gym for fucking 20 years.
Mm. Yeah, Maine said I said the same thing after doing 10 years, and this brother did 10 years in the feds.
Yeah.
Himself, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Says, yeah, it's been 20 years since we was in Yad Paint together, Marv, real talk. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm not doing none of that shit, man. I'm not going back to these places. And I'm definitely not putting myself in these places because I'm like this, man. I'm not letting police do whatever the fuck they want to do to me because I'm locked up. You putting your hands, you trying to harm me, I'm hurting you. And that's just what it is. And if I have to, you know what I'm saying, protect myself, defend myself against a crooked corruption, a crooked corrections officer because he think he tough that day, well, that's gonna be the day they punch his motherfucking number. Cause I'm not letting you do that shit to me.
But the
Straight up.
biggest gang in New York is Blue.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
police.
And 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 these police ain't shit. I don't care. I know people got family members and friends and relatives that's law enforcement. Long they all the same to me. Most of these motherfuckers ain't shit, but when you get behind them walls, when you get behind that G wall, and you get behind them gates, they be on some different shit too, on some corny shit too,
Yo, it's
trying to
crazy because
trying to
when you
trying to
come in,
fuck. Hmm?
when you came in downstate
Yeah, I
back
can't be
back in
down.
the '90s, the first thing they told you, this is not Rikers Island. I'm not your brother, and you gonna do what the fuck you gonna do what I tell you.
Yeah, yo, listen, man. I remember when the dude, I think it's dude up north, dude, corrections officer dude, he told the dude with the, I am not your brother. I am Canadian. I am French
French
Canadian. I am not
Canadian,
your
yo.
brother. Yo, I said, wow, this shit is crazy. He said, I am not your brother. I am French Canadian, a black dude. I just kept it moving, man. I'm minding my business, man. I said, this dude is crazy. But all I'm saying is, man, it's just, man, the way they killed them boys, man. What is that? Mid-State and Marcy, right?
Right across the street from each other.
Yeah, I passed through them spots too, man.
And they big spots too. Them spots hold 1,200.
Yeah,
Them big spots, 1,200. I think one of them hold 2,200. It might be one of them is a medical. I believe it might be Marcy.
Mid-State is the
Yeah,
medical.
one of them is bigger
Mid-State.
than the other. It hold like 2,200 or something because it's medical.
Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. And some of these places, man. Yeah,
The
man.
COs is miserable.
Like, word. Then the inmates and convicts. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, look, man. That's why I don't like hospitals. I don't like going to the hospital because that should remind me of prison.
And yo, you know what's crazy about this upstate shit is I done had family members and friends, right, that would come up. And this was back when they had minimums, camps, no fences around them, cross the gun line, boss. And the family and friends would come up for the weekend, get the hotel and all that. And even the people that was in the community used to harass these people at these establishments. Like the community, know the community, like for example, Clinton. Clinton is all white, all white.
Mm, yeah.
You got a sprinkle of black pepper in there, and it ain't too many, ain't too much, but it's all white. And when our family come up there to visit, and they in these establishments, they feel the same thing that we feel inside the prison, which is crazy. Like these people, some of these people are really bred to really be like that for no reason.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And a lot of racism in them places, especially, what I mean? A
Then you
lot of
got the
racism.
gang, you got the dudes with the Iceman tattoo, with the baby, with the black baby on their arm, with
With
the
the
blue
noose surrounding
flag.
that, yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of racism in that, man. For being in jail just now, discovering my talent. So, fucking 45. So imagine, I get it, my brother. I understand, man. Listen, man, you ain't got to go
Never
back
too
there
late.
no more, man. Yeah, you ain't got to
Never
go.
too late, man.
Ain't never too late.
Never
Ain't
too
never too
late.
late to do nothing. Ain't never too late to do nothing.
Never too late. Long as
You know what I'm saying?
long as the good man upstairs let us wake up every morning, it ain't never too late.
You know what I'm saying? And all I'm just saying is like the Department of Corruption, New York State Department of Corruption, need to get they shit together, man, and stop the bullshit, man. Because if convicts and inmates start killing these guards, it's gonna, they ready to turn the whole world upside down when
Yo,
these type of things is
let me tell
happening.
you what happened. Let me tell you what happened a few weeks ago. I think it was Collins. It might have been Collins, but
Okay, over there in that little town, right? Gowanda, yeah.
yo, they had a situation in there because Collins. I've never been in Collins. I just
Yeah,
know
I was
that
in
Collins.
I was in Collins box. I was in Collins
All
box.
right, so they got two parts. They got like a Collins 1 and a Collins 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wherever, I don't know where my cousin is. I don't know nothing about this shit. All I know is he was in Collins, and he said that there was a situation in there, and the police ran up out the spot, just left, put the walkie-talkie on the desk and left, walked out, never to return, quick.
Mm. I was in Franklin and said the same shit. Yeah, just the police just got up and left.
Just put the walkie-talkie on the shit and left. I told my cousin, I said, yo, fam, you lying. He said, fam, the nigga is not here no more. The guy is not here. He quit.
He quit the job, man.
He quit. He said he seen homie get ripped open and that blood started shooting all around. He said, yo, he put the walkie-talkie on the desk and walked out.
Yeah. No, in a way, can you blame him? Can you really blame them?
Eh,
Can you really blame them? I mean, it is. That's just that employment, man. That's just a rough job.
yo, honestly, it's how you, as an officer, it's how you really carry yourself in there. Because I know some officers that's white, and they'll bust your motherfucking head clean open just to be spiteful. But then I know some officers that's white, and them niggas bring food in for you to cook, and they break bread with if they working on that block, that's they bid. They bring the Sunday dinner in. They break bread. So it all depends on the individual officer.
Yeah. Because not everyone is there. Not every
Yeah,
officer is the same. Yeah.
but I know I done been around some. I know some
Yeah.
right around here where I'm at.
Yeah. I agree. Now I agree with you. Hold it down, man. I gotta take a bathroom break. Hold it down for me, Big Shaw.
I got you. But yeah, you know that corrections, nah. I wouldn't I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy at this day and age. 2025. The, as they say, the YNs has taken over. They taking over all day, every day. No joke. Who we in the box with? Who we in the box with? Maine, you still in the box? How many people in here? But Sunday, Mother's Day, it's going down. For those that live in Long Island, Suffolk County, it's closest to you. The Sunday R&B brunch, sing along. DJ Zal on the one and twos. DJ Famous, live performance. Horace Brown, 90s recording artist, R&B artist Horace Brown. It's a good time. Tables, we got VIP tables, includes your meal, your rolls, raffle ticket. We got regular table. You want to come in? Come out, ladies. Come enjoy. Enjoy Mother's Day. Indoor, outdoor venue.
I'm back. I'm back. Uh,
CI is in the building. CI pulling up. Okay.
See in the building. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, man. That situation was just on my heart, man, and I just see so much bullshit, man, with the Department of Corruption, man, and it's just not here in New York. It's all over the
It's
United
all
States,
over.
all over.
Alabama got it the worst from what like the last couple of months though.
You know,
Alabama was knocking them off like 2, 3 in a week.
jeez, craziness,
And
man.
it's crazy because here in New York is one of the very few states where you can actually, well, now and this is another thing. The as the young people say, the YN say, the they up there up top, and the people, the powers that be, they slowly taking everything back. Because now, before you used to have your loved ones go in there and shop for your food in the supermarket, box it up and send it.
Hmm.
Now you got to get it from an approved vendor. Ain't no more of that. They
Yeah,
got to go
yeah,
online and order it, or go to Walmart and have Walmart box it up and all that other crazy stuff.
yeah. Yeah, that that's their way of I guess keeping their control. I guess you buy everything through us here and all of that, monopolizing on shit.
And yo, and
Monop-
that's why I respected K Slay. K Slay, he did his bid. K Slay came through. He did his time. He analyzed the situation, and when he went home, he actually did like a lot of brothers go and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." K Slay, rest in peace, K. He really stood on his word. He made it so we could get he made it so we could get music in there, like the tapes, because back then you had to get approved vendor, and the approved vendors wasn't having the mixtape, that fire we needed to keep us calm in there, or keep us in tune with what's going on the outside. K Slay took it upon himself to make a whole catalog for music, clothes, certain food articles, even as far as sponsoring a bus to go up to certain prisons to go see your loved ones once a month.
Yeah. That's just, yeah, and it's crazy to me is how they send you so far away from your loved ones. Hella far. Hella far. I used to be like, I used to tell my people, like, nigga, don't nobody come over to West New York to visit me at all. I don't even want no visits. Fuck that. Like, it ain't even worth it.
It ain't.
It ain't even worth it. The time, the money, all that money you spending, just put that shit on my books. Straight up. Don't even waste your time, man.
Being
You
stuck
know.
in the snowstorm up there, having to drive wee hours in the morning, man.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie. At one point in my life, I was a selfish dude because I couldn't go without touching that floor. And now that I'm older, I really, you see, I own my shit. I was a selfish dude back then. Real shit. I was
Yeah.
selfish.
Nah, I didn't, I didn't, I just was like, look, man, just hold me down with the phone and the packages, man, in the mail. Anything else, or anything else, I don't even care. This is one for you, Shy. You know,
Got
time.
guns? Probably.
Um, yeah, nah, those days, yeah, nah, that's just crazy, man. Even if and the funny thing to me, and another thing I don't like about the prison system is they always want to force you to make you do shit that you don't want to do. Nigga, I'm here to do time. I'm not here to motherfucking
But that's the modern day slavery.
yeah. I'm not here to do all that. I'm here to do time. And
That's
see,
modern day slavery.
and that's the way that's how they take away jobs away from what I'm saying, people in the real world.
And
They
you know
take
it's
away.
crazy? Bob Barker was a part of that. Bob Barker was a part of modern day slavery.
Okay, the old motherfucker that ran the car craft shit and all that.
Yeah, Bob Barker from The Price is Right. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
his
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, have niggas making license plates and all type of shit and this, that, and the third.
Painting the college.
You
I
know,
done did some of the wildest shit. I worked in the academy in Menands and Albany in the academy. I seen the rookies when they was coming through training. I worked core craft. I did the optics. I done did a lot of shit up there, man, as a fucking slave.
you know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, I used to always remember the lady uh told the niggas in the program one time. She like, yo, if you refuse program, yeah, we definitely sending you to the box. And if you from New York City metropolitan area, we're gonna send you further north, no matter where. And if you're from upstate New York somewhere, Syracuse, Rochester, here, there, we're gonna send you further east, far away from your family. I said, I say, yo, these motherfuckers be on some real bullshit because you don't want to do their programming. It's
Yep.
crazy. That's crazy. And I knew a dude, he would go to the box, like, yo, fuck it, just send me there. I ain't doing shit.
Like my man in the movie. He'd come out the box, punch me in the face, go right back in the box.
Yeah, word. My man used to be like, nah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for like X amount of days. I'm like, all right, man. I ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And police was even yoking him up because he didn't want to do programs. And I'm like, yo, that shit is illegal, nigga. They can't just put hands on you and
Yeah, all
do
day.
bodily harm to you because you don't wanna, because you refusing to do program. Like, the fuck. This
Yeah.
shit be crazy, man. Like, our whole shit is crazy, and I hope those officers, man. I really hope they, man, get charged, man. And if the jury lets these guys walk, man, they better tear upstate New York up, man. Straight up. 'Cause
That's how I feel too.
Like they better
And I'm not one to push that narrative, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm with
come
this
on.
shit. I'm with all the shits on that one.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, come on, man. And even in these Long Island jails, man, police be out here killing people, doing shit, getting away with it, and
And that's the
people
crazy thing. You working in the county jail, you would want to be lax, and you don't know where you gonna bump into one of these people in Walmart.
don't. Whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa.
You see what homie said on Instagram, right? Look, Long Island, top, what was it? Top 5 places not to go if you got ops or work in law enforcement, and the shit was one of them was Walmart.
Oh, I didn't see that, but I believe it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you know how many officers I bump into where I live at out here in Walmart, coming out of Mobile, they putting gas in the car, Little Caesars, the
Hmm.
diner.
Yeah, yeah.
You,
Whole lot
and
of
then, people don't realize it's a small world, man. You
yeah,
never know when you might see this person, and you might be in a messed up situation. You might be on fire,
yeah,
and the person you put hands and feet
yeah.
on is the only person around.
Hell yeah.
And you
Hell
screaming, "Help
yeah.
me! Help me!" Man, I ain't helping you. I'm supposed to have compassion now. You ain't have compassion when you was putting hands and feet on me.
Hell fucking yeah, man. You know what's crazy? I don't run into them, but some of them I kind of see in passing sometimes. Right. Yeah, main want you to hit them, Shy.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. And I be running into some. I don't run to the ones that I know, but the ones that I personally know from my hood, I run into them there and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't necessarily. You know what I'm saying? See. I don't see the white ones. I'm gonna say that. I don't see the white
See all
COs.
of them. I
Huh?
see all nationalities of them.
Yeah, I'm talking about Long Island. Like I always see the black ones and the Spanish ones, but I don't ever run into the white ones.
If they not coming outside, they
You know
send
what I'm
their
saying?
wife to do all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. I don't ever run into them motherfuckers too many places like that. I noticed like as you said, a lot of them, like you said, Walmart, Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run into the motherfuckers there. But the problem be is motherfuckers ain't whooping their ass either when they see the motherfuckers, because the motherfuckers, be doing shit. Yeah, it's one motherfucker though, man. One Riverhead, no, Pink CO nigga. That nigga kicked me in my motherfucking leg, man. I don't know what I would do if I seen him on the motherfucking street. I do not know what the fuck I would do if I seen that motherfucker on the street. Just cause he put his motherfucking feet on me. You know what I'm saying? Like just cause he put his motherfucking feet on me. And I'm like, damn, I don't never see this motherfucker. I don't never even the police that arrest you in the street. You don't even see them niggas nowhere. Them niggas be hiding all the time. Them motherfuckers be hiding just like motherfucking niggas who got beef with people. Them niggas be hiding, man. They don't know who gonna do something to them. That's why they live on the outskirts by the water and you know what I'm saying in certain places. You know what I'm saying across the state of New York. You know what I'm saying. And you say you run into them, some of them in your area, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure they don't live. They don't live where you live, but they live a distance away from it, man, and shit like that. But
And some of them actually live like in the hood.
in the hood,
Some
yeah,
of them live in the hood. Some of
no,
them live on the outskirts, but a couple of them do live in the hood.
yeah,
They
yeah,
party with hoodlums and all like in the bars and yeah.
hmm,
They come to like when I used to do events up here, they would turn out, they would
yeah,
come up to my events, and that always put me in an awkward position because like when I would come through downstate reception for the violation or a new one, they'd be like, "Ah, man, I know everybody in
yeah,
the spot."
yeah. So I be, man. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap up a minute or two early, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I gotta do a couple of things, man. And shit, Shy, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
man.
It's funny though. I knew I was coming for the topic, so that's all right.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, yo, that's
Everybody,
my man right there. I said, can't nobody tell me no different. No different. Because when you
word.
put the post up last night and said I was pulling up, that's what it
Yeah,
was for.
definitely, definitely. We definitely gonna chop it up, man. But unfortunately, folks, this is the Money Marv break because this the last show for the springtime. I'll be back in September, first Sunday of September. Not that motherfuckers gonna remember, but you know what I'm saying? I'm taking a break from the Sunday night show, man, because I got a lot of shit to do, man. I got a lot of filming and shit to do with people, man. It's just I gotta get my ass out here and get.
Maybe we might get Money Marv live, some live footage he put up on Big Shy. You know, one of the events we
Doing a little
turn the
event.
camera
Could
on or
do that.
something.
Could do that too. We
You
could do
know, it's
that too.
summertime. We got to fill the gap. You know what I mean?
You
We
know
got
what
to
I'm
fill.
saying? So,
Keep the people entertained.
word, you know what I'm saying? And every now and then, but I will be doing Friday night, 10 to 11, man. We're going to do Friday night future flavors. So all the independent artists, you know what I'm saying? They
Get
got
that music.
music. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that live on YouTube. Fuck it, they can flag the channel or whatever too. I don't really care, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that in the next couple of weeks, man. Friday night future flavors, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, have a discussion about some of the music, you know what I'm saying? So we, you know what I mean, lock in, well, you know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all lock in for that. But far as Sunday shit go, nah, I ain't gonna do no, you know what I'm saying? But future flavors only gonna be like twice a month though, you know what I'm saying? Probably like the first Friday and the last Friday every month and shit like that until the Money Marv report come back. Fill the gap that way, but I definitely want to be out here filming, doing some content and stuff, and actually with the microphone and interviewing people in different places and shit. So that's where it wired. Yeah, yeah, you can send a joint, Taz. Yeah, yeah, send the joint. You got the email, man. Man, I think it's send the joint, man. Listen, future flavors, Friday night, future flavors, man. You know what I'm saying? We playing nothing but the future flavor because all the independent artists is doing music. Y'all the future of this music shit.
That's a fact.
Y'all the future of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to do my best to push it best as I can. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and then niggas that be listening, because I know a lot of you shadow banders, y'all be listening after the fact. I'm gonna say it right now. If you're a rapper and you independent and you acting cocky and acting like you all of that, suck a dick, respectfully. Suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? Because most of you niggas ain't gonna get signed anyway. I'm just telling the truth. Most of y'all not gonna get signed. So what I'm saying is this is you can't just be a dope rapper, artist, or whatever you call yourself. You gotta be a good person too. And you gotta be approachable where people can talk to you and not acting like you better than everybody because you're not. Because nobody's better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that people want to play your music and show you some love. Cause what they playing your shit on Shade 45, that shit ain't in rotation on a daily basis. It's not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good attitude. That's LOL word up. No, you gotta have a good attitude.
Hot 97 ain't got your shit in rotation.
You know, them niggas definitely ain't got your shit in rotation. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Friday Night Future Flavors is really just for independent artists. It's an independent artist show and you know what I'm saying? And we gonna, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gonna make it happen for the independent guys, you know what I'm saying? For the local guys and guys all across the country, you know what I'm saying? Taz, Insane Maine, you feel me? Various different guys. A few guys that I like out there, man. My little man Spoda, you know what I'm saying? He my little nigga, but he be on some corny bullshit too. But you still my nigga. I still love you. You feel me? You be doing some corny shit. Nah, I'm nitty, you my nigga, but you be doing some corny shit too. You feel me? But you my niggas, I got love for you niggas. But I ain't trying, but like my nigga said, this is the motherfucking new me. You feel me? I ain't trying to sound like him. Nigga sounding like this one and that one. I'm just sounding like me, I guess. You dig what I'm saying? But that's really what, you know what I'm saying, the Future Flavors show is about. Friday night Future Flavors, only twice a month. I'm saying first And last
Invest
Friday,
in yourself.
huh?
Independent artists, all the independent artists, invest in yourself and stop being so cocky, man. Work as a unit. Work as a unit. You
No,
get more. You reach more people with two than one.
exactly, exactly, and that's the truth, and that's the truth. That's the motherfucking truth. And we got a lot of people out here that, we got a lot of people out here that swear, you know what I'm saying, they doing more than the next person. Nigga, you ain't doing no
Huh.
more than no
Look at
motherfucking
the
body.
family. Look at Eric and Parrish. When them niggas is
Mm.
when them brothers is together, they on everything is up. When they one on one single, they struggle. Both of them. Both
Yeah,
of them. Both of them. And that's the fam. I love them. But
yeah,
as
yeah.
a project, two together, that's a prime example. Two together as one, they everything go up.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Singly, I struggle.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
any
and
artist. That's look at Beanie and Freeway. They came in as a group, you
yeah,
know. Red and
hmm,
Meth, prime example. Red and Meth get together, out the roof.
yeah. You're right. No, I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you 100% on that. Yeah, definitely.
You know,
And
so take that chip off your shoulder, independent artists. You know,
yeah,
it's music. Music is
absolutely.
fundamental.
Yeah, a lot of cats be acting real, arrogant and all of that. Listen, man, listen,
Yo,
baby.
but you know what would be crazy, Marv? If you listen to what they saying, all of them is saying the same thing. Y'all all rocking that pain music. If y'all, regardless to what it is, y'all rocking that pain music. And what I mean, my definition of that pain music is
Hmm.
for some of these rappers, independent artists that I hear, y'all really talking about what y'all have been through for some of them.
Hmm.
And y'all walking around with a chip. Homie rhyming this, talking about the same thing you talking about. So why y'all can't sit down and make a masterpiece?
Mm. True. I agree. I definitely agree with you on that. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. And I'm not knocking nobody because I've dropped a few names. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just like, these niggas be on some
Prime
bullshit.
example, AZ. AZ said
They
he never
better not
intended
let
to
me
be a
pop
rapper.
before them. I'm just talking my shit, yo. I feel you, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Shah. What you
Eh,
said?
prime example, AZ. AZ said it. He said, I never intended to be a rapper. He said, me and
Mm,
Nas was cool. He said, Nas said he was going to put me on a joint. I said some shit and it came out. He said, I
mm.
never intended to be a rapper. That wasn't my thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It happens like that. See, but he was able to be successful with it.
Yeah, but it's two brothers who just, yo, come through, son, lay something down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? There it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we gonna make this happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to show y'all brothers love. That's all, man.
Let's
I'm
give
not here
y'all an
to,
outlet and some good knowledge, man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to think I'm better than niggas. I'm just here to show niggas love. But I know with showing niggas love sometimes that shit don't be reciprocated. And
Mm.
that be my gripe. Shit not being reciprocated by certain motherfuckers and they wonder why I be wanting to put my foot in they fucking ass. Because niggas don't have to show you love, but niggas is showing you love because nah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
talk
the truth.
shit. All of
Huh?
you. I'm reading what Mason. Mason, they better not let me pop before them. I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
shit to all of you.
Yeah, yeah, cause niggas, I be watching how niggas be moving, and I be watching how niggas be acting, and this and this and that, nigga. I don't give a fuck if you did 10 bullshit shows, nigga, and Royal Flush was there, and this nigga was there, and that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Nah, salute, 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 Raz.
Salute.
Nah, know what I'm saying. Mom was called bringing violence back. Yes, yes, but hold up, hold up. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't even say
Hey
it.
yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck?
So
I ain't mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you.
I had to hit it with the so.
I knew you was about to go there. I'm like, hold
Yeah.
up. Don't even.
So the
Oh,
brothers out, the good brothers out in Philly, the other day, they made a public service announcement to their community in Philly that they would like to have the artists remake self-destruction.
hmm.
They
That
made a
was
public they
actually
made a
pretty
public
dope.
service announcement last week for all artists, female and male. They said you can pick whoever you want, whoever verse you wanted in the song. You could recite their verse, or you could add your own verse, but you have to stay on the topic
of the discussion of
of
self-destruction.
of self-destruction.
No,
And it was
that's
open to male and female, all ages.
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool though. Motherfucker forgot how
Yo.
respect the shit out of him. Yeah. Listen, man, like, yo, man, like I be yo, man, I be like, yeah, man, like these rapper dudes, man, a lot of rappers, man, like I'm gonna say this, man. I like rap music, I love hip hop music, but a lot of y'all need y'all asses whooped. A lot of y'all niggas is living vicariously through music.
Yeah.
Y'all living vicariously through music. And it's always the motherfuckers that got the talent that be the most cockiest.
That's because
Yeah.
it go to their head. But here's a prime example for you young independent artists that's running around getting cocky and y'all ain't even get a bag yet, right? You see where Puffy's sitting, right? So go ahead and keep being cocky with these people.
Hmm.
Keep being
Yeah.
cocky. Because you could say human trafficking and all this other crazy nonsense. Puffy's sitting where he's sitting because he's a black man and he got too big for his britches.
Mm. Yeah. Say it ain't so. Say it
Because
ain't so.
had that would have been a white man sitting in there with them other white people. Hey Tommy, I'm not doing that, Tommy. You're gonna give me more money. Or else Tommy would have been able to walk out of there and go home to his family and continue everyday life. They
Hmm.
wouldn't have threw a wrench at Tommy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, these people don't like the truth when it comes from us because the reality is Ciroc was dead. There's nobody thinking about Ciroc.
Mm-mm.
Puffy put that on his back, and he put the whole community, the whole black population carried that all over the United States. Because if you go back to some of these people Instagram profiles, you were Ciroc boys all over.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I've never even drank. I've never even drank Ciroc.
And when it came down to it, Puffy told it. I mean, truth is truth. Yo, I built your company, man. Your company wouldn't be where it is without me. You know, maybe the number he wanted to jump out the window with the number or whatever the case may be, but I don't really fault him for asking
Hmm.
for more money.
Yeah. 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 Listen, I get it, man. I get it. But to get where Puffy is, you got to put in work. You know what I'm saying?
Puffy
And
paid everybody else from SNS all the way down, all the way across the United States. You know how many DJs was running with that logo? That was a logo. I even had the logo. That was a logo. We was doing $100 bottles of Ciroc, pushing that shit, pushing it. $100 bottle, $100 bottle. Niggas out in Miami, SNS out in Miami, homie over here in Arkansas, Ciroc. I never even heard of these DJs, but they Ciroc DJs. They Ciroc boys.
yeah,
The product was being pushed.
yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like I said,
Just
Puffy
stop
done a
being
lot of,
cocky, independent artists. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. And
you
invest
know,
in yourself, because ain't no real. Come on, let's be real here.
Hmm.
The real people that got the money, they ain't really signing nobody. Ross ain't signing nobody. 50 ain't signing nobody.
Mm-mm.
P ain't signing nobody. I'm really not going down there to baby. I'm not going down there. You see what happened to Young Thug and them. I'm not. I don't want to be with a
Yeah,
major label. Major
yeah,
label is control.
and yeah, and I think also to and just get just don't be arrogant, man. You gotta be a decent person, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you
You
gotta have,
want fans. You want fans. You got to be fan friendly.
yeah, yeah. You're
You
gonna be
don't want
fan.
fans pulling up on you in Foot Locker while you getting them Jordans. Hey, yo, such a MC, such and such and such. You're that rapper, right? Yo, get the fuck away from me. Yeah, yo, man. I just want to say I like your music, man. 'Cause, that's it.
A lot of dudes be acting extra and arrogant. Not, I'm saying I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling people out, but I'm just saying, just be a decent person and have some humility to yourself, man.
And it don't hurt to be kind, and it ain't gonna kill you.
You know what I'm saying? It's how could I say it? It's easy to be an asshole, but it's a lot harder to be a good, righteous person. And that's very hard to just be a good, decent person in the world, man. But it's easy to be an asshole and do dickhead shit and say dickhead shit to people because you can and you feel that way at the moment. Saying, but independent artists, listen, man. Friday Night Future Flavors, man. Listen, and some of y'all, I'll buy y'all music if it's on Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just buy the one song that I like to play. I'm not gonna buy a whole album of a bunch of nonsense and you not really saying nothing. You feel me? I mean, you're not really saying nothing, and just because you put out fucking 10 albums, fucking 20 albums every goddamn week, nigga, doesn't mean that you putting out any fire. People ain't digesting music like that no more, man. Feel me? I'm not. I want to hear some decent music. Feel me?
But
And
I do, yes,
I
yes,
want to
indeed.
hear some decent music, nigga. Let me digest what you just dropped. Nah, nigga. It's 30 days later. Nah, you gotta fuck with this right here. You feel me? Save some of your catalog, man. A lot of y'all got a lot of catalog and ain't got no hit records. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
Certain major artists got hit record with no catalog too. Hmm.
you know, you know what I'm
But
saying?
they made a good shift though. They made a good shift.
You know, and at the same time, have at least have something, guy. You got to get something on the board, man. You can't have fucking 20 albums, man. And you ain't got nothing on the board, man. That you know what I'm saying? That people can remember, man. All our favorite songs, we still remember.
That's a
We still
fact.
singing. Here we go, yo. Here we go. We still singing that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Word up. If
Huh?
my train falls off the track,
Yeah, you get what I'm
Greg
saying?
Nice.
Yeah, like like you gotta have something that stands out that resonates. I'm not saying that, but I should be able to be quoting your music like that.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? You
yeah.
ready to roll this weed up? Whatever, man. You ready? You know what I'm saying? Like people gotta go back to doing that.
Because so what you saying was 89. We in 2025, and you throw that on, it's still boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, yeah. Even if you hear, I don't care if you hear "Killing Me Softly" from the Fugees, man. That
For
was what.
real.
Like you gonna young old you gonna people are going to listen in on that shit. They gonna sing that shit.
Yup,
So you know what I'm saying? Even if they can't sing, they in the moment with the people. You know what I'm saying?
yup.
We
They
ain't
going
getting
with the
that no
flow.
more, huh?
They going with the flow.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't care what nobody say. The Benjamins come on, and the DJ is cutting it right and blending it right. You're gonna be what you want to do. Want
Yeah,
to make
exactly.
like. We need that in 2025 and going forward. We need that type of music you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be in the same context as that, but you gotta have something that people gonna remember you for. Something. And all those groups that we just named and artists, they had other records too. And artists ain't working on that, is what I'm saying. But just work on that, man, because like you might punch a ticket with that one to get you there. But Big Shot, it's always a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? We be in touch. Maine, everybody,
Got
y'all
it,
have a
man.
good
Put
one.
for me.
You know what I'm
1
saying?
o'clock.
Wow, we up out of here, man. See y'all. See y'all in September for
Yes,
the
sir.
Money Marv report, because Money Marv got to get out of these New York streets, man, and get some of this New York weather, man. I've been hibernating for too long, man. I got to come outside my shadow now, man, and I get away from my shadow. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, and see who's out there, man, and whatnot, man. But
Yeah,
we're
outside
gonna do. You
Saturday.
know what I'm saying? The last Friday of the month. Future flavors of this month right here is gonna start. So we're gonna be on YouTube. We're not gonna be on Facebook. We're gonna be on YouTube and Twitch doing future flavors. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be we're gonna go a whole hour and a half, non-stop, straight independent hip hop, boom bap, this that, pain music, everything. We up out of here. Everybody have a good night, man. Have a marvelous Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm up out of here. Thanks for y'all. Thanks for y'all tuning in. One love. Peace.
One.